Good evening, my YouTubers and all my followers on social media. Just wanted to make sure everyone is having a very spooktacular weekend. Today marks the first day of all of the weekend celebrations for Halloween coming up later this week or next week. So I hope that you guys have had a great start to that. Anyhow, I'm here today to present to you another 3-card spread, so I hope you are ready for that. Let me get my tarot decks and we'll be ready to pick a deck. Okay, so I have my deck spread out for you. I'm gonna go ahead and take my pendulum from around my neck and get ready to use my pendulum. Okay, so you can't see. Hopefully I'll get a bigger platform where you'll be able to see, but the Romance Oracle was one that was presented for you guys. So, with guidance of my tarot, of my pendulum, I have learned that my followers need to have some advice from the Romance Oracle. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle and let's see what message we're gonna come up with today. All right. So here's the first card. There's a glare. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. Separation. And keep an open mind. So right now, you may be in a period where you are in a relationship that may be a little rocky, you may be a little unsure about, and it's causing stress on you. Now, stress cannot be added to your life unless you allow it. Just like with anything else, you have to open the door in order for anything that is unwanted and unpleasant to you to come into your world or be able to vibrate on your level. So at this point, you have to kind of separate yourself from the unknown, from feeling stressed out, and you have to focus inward on yourself. Everything that you are lacking from someone else, that you feel like you are not getting from someone else, you have to start giving yourself. Once you start giving yourself that love, you will not be affected by a lot of things that tend to hold you down at this moment. The old ways of life is, to kind of hold on and worry and try to fix things that sometimes we can't control. Now you have to kind of step back. You can have expectations. I'm a firm believer of having expectations, but you have to also know that life happens, and for each individual, everyone has a different journey. So this is time for you to kind of step back from things that, you're kind of confused about or that may be hurting you over and over again. And I mean, if it's if it is something that's hurting you over and over again, you may want to establish some type of boundary in order to kind of step away from the situation. But if not, you know, focus inwardly and everything else around you will start to adapt to that change. Once you love yourself, it'll raise your vibration. Things that you need to attract in your life will definitely start to come together. Now, just to look a little deeper at what the book has to say, this is an oracle that I'm definitely a lot more familiar with using, but just because these videos are new, we're going to do the book as well for further insight. Once I start making videos and we go deeper and deeper, we're not going to use this book, because then you'll already have a basic knowledge of what the book has to say. So Love Yourself First says, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. If you desire more romance, first look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, of course. The more you love yourself and who you are, the greater your capacity to feel loved by others will increase. This means trusting yourself to take good care of you. It may entail becoming more assertive, but don't worry, you can still be very lovable while affirming your boundaries. Perhaps this means spending some time alone instead of in a relationship. Now, during this period, you can delve into introspection to understand the patterns of your love life. Ultimately, you can take responsibility for attracting and agreeing to every relationship you've had. To heal your heart, find the blessings and lessons you've gained from each one. For instance, have you become stronger, more independent, or more patient as a result of your prior partnerships? If so, let everything else from the past go, except for the lessons and the love. This card emphasizes the importance of loving yourself first, especially as you prepare for your next relationship or heal the one you're in. As you gain self-respect, you'll begin attracting more loving people into your life. This will lead to healthy relationships and romances based upon mutual respect. So like I said, things will start to kind of tune into your change of loving yourself. Now, the next thing is the separation card, which means that once you make this change, this is going to make you feel like you're by yourself. You're going to separate from your partner in a way where, you know, it's going to cause a gap. Now, it may not be a physical separation where your partner leaves you or, you know, you're feeling physically alone, but it could be emotional, it could be mental, but something is going to make you feel alone. That is very much okay, because that alone time is going to help you gauge how much self-love you have once you start to fill your time with things that you love, once you start to adore yourself, and once you start to get back into your old habits and hobbies and first true loves of skills that you once had and you kind of let go for different things, maybe responsibilities, maybe getting jobs, but you'll go back to that. Maybe if your first passion was drawing or cooking, you'll learn how to go back into the kitchen, you know, pick up a cookbook, just reinvent yourself and love yourself even more. This time that is on the horizon is kind of needed for the both of you to heal and for you to figure out where to go next into this relationship. Now, let's look into the separation. And I got to kind of keep it a little fast because I have to speed up. I have 9 minutes and 23 seconds. We have to do this in 15 minutes. Right now, with these YouTube videos, they're making me do them 15 minutes. So I got to kind of condense everything and speed it up. So I'm going to do the best I can to get this message to you. Now, the separation says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. The romance angels are helping you during this period of separation from your partner. This card comes to you as an indication of angelic support as you spend time away from each other. While you're apart, the angels can help you fill your hours with healthy, attractive activities, which will help your present or future relationships. This card may indicate a temporary period of aloneness, such as while your partner is traveling for business, or a time in your life while you're single and preparing for your next relationship. It can also mean a marital separation or divorce. Call upon the angels for support and guidance during these transitions. They can help you discover the deep healing to be mined as you spend time alone, which prepares you for the next part of your relationship journey. So never look at anything like it is over. This is a part of the journey. Now, if by any chance you guys are separated, know that he or she is not going to be, totally just gone from you. They're not going to be not thinking about you. They're not going to be worried about what you're doing and if you're okay. The same feelings that you have are the same feelings that he or she are going to have about you, but the separation is needed in order for you to figure out where you need to be, whether you want this relationship to work or whether it is healthy for the relationship to just move on, and then you prepare for the next journey into your life. So at this point, the cards are advising you to keep an open mind. Remember, you want to have your expectations, but at the same time, you want to know that you have to remember that life does happen as well. You're not the only one that's going to make this decision in this relationship. It takes two. So even though you may want things to work, your partner may not, or vice versa. So you have to keep an open mind. Along the separation, many other people can come into the relationship, causing a shift in what the outcome could be, whether it's another a partner of attraction, whether it's an opportunity for a career. Just keep your eyes open to another and maybe a better opportunity or position that you could be in as far as the separation goes. It's not the end of the world. Remember, it is a healing process. So in order to get a further look into why the separation will happen is because the universe is calling on to your soulmate. When the universe calls your soulmate is a person that you will go through many things, many obstacles, many ups, many downs. You are going to know each other's soul inside and out. You can't say that about everybody that you come across or every relationship that you've been in. Some relationships, you don't even have a well communication system, let alone trying to figure out a person's soul. But a soulmate, you can go away from this person and come back to this person, but it'll always feel like you guys were together. But the whole process is that you're teaching each other's lessons in order to increase your vibration. So that is the whole point of this process. Now, you want to, again, love yourself, strengthen yourself, raise your vibration. Go back to doing things that you love. Fill your time with things that makes you happy and fulfill you 100%. Do not weigh your partner down with expectations, with, demands or things that you would like to happen. At this point, you have to turn inward and work on yourself. You have to keep an open mind of whatever the outcome may be. Now, we're going to take a deeper look into the Keep an Open Mind card just to give you a more full spectrum of what that card means. Oh, gosh. Okay, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. The romance angel sent you this card as a reminder to stay open to the possibility of your soulmate appearing in a form that may differ from what you expect. This is especially true if you tend to date a certain type of individual. You drew this card to help you discover your soulmate. This card may signal that you've already been introduced to this person, but have overlooked his or her romantic potential. Take the time to get to know the various individuals you meet. Even if there isn't an initial attraction, at the very least, you will learn more about yourself and may make a new friend. So, it is very ironic that the mystery card is calling on your soulmate. So, all of this is not for nothing, okay? Remember to love yourself first. That is the message of the day. If you cannot love yourself first, you will not be open to loving anyone else, and you will not be open to noticing your soulmate, because again, your soulmate could be the old man on the bus stop. Your soulmate could be your ex that you just can't get rid of. Your soulmate could be the new guy that you are attracted to, but it comes off a little weird. You know, it could be anybody, but it's up to you to open up your mind in order for your soul to identify the match. So that concludes the end of this reading. If you would like more, make sure to check out my IG at Tarot Trisha and Facebook at OMG It's Tarot Trisha. And of course, YouTube. Follow me on my YouTube journey. Rewind these videos, like, share, comment. Let me know what you would like to see from Tarot Trisha on YouTube. Let's help make this page, this journey. And Tarot Trisha, the best tarot reader for you. Remember, this is all for your spiritual health and development. Until next time, have a great Saturday.